Alright, let's see how that is. Okay. Audio seems to be okay. Hopefully the music's not too loud. We'll try that. And go back to this one. Okay. So, as mentioned, I'm going to be opening some boxes of Dual Revolution, BT25. I bought 3 boxes. Might do all 3 on the stream. Might just do 2. We'll see. I'm going to play it by ear. I'm going to try to do all 3 maybe. But again, we'll see how I feel after like 2 boxes already. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Honestly, the main thing that I am looking for from this box is just support for the Beat Break starter deck. Don't really care about getting too much favors or data squad support. Honestly, I just want beat break stuff, really. But as you can see, there are specific cards that I have down there. Grace Novamon, it's one of the secret rares. Possibly my favorite. I don't even remember what the other secret rare is. Oh, the other secret rare is actually the dual Shine Gray. Honestly, I kind of like the look of the Grace Nova better. That's why that's there. Tenma, Tomoro, basically there just because, again, Beat Break. Also love the look of the card. Tidamon, this card looks so cool, so amazing. It has so much crazy detail. That's why I want that card, and it's in the little list down there. Beelstar, cool as hell card, cool as hell Digimon. Pretty much the thing that's like making or breaking I think like the Three Musketeers decks now. And I think the fact that there's finally a actual good or decent playable Three Musketeers deck is great. After all these years, finally they get some time to shine in the sun. Danyuki, just love the character, the design of the character, and this card just looks absolutely gorgeous. Monarch Lizamon, or Monarch Lizamon. Again, big fan, Beat Break, want it, so I can actually play it in the deck. Also really love just the general kind of graffiti street aesthetic that's going on this card. And also, I mean, you can't really tell because it's very small, but whenever you do look at the card and you look at the very bottom of it, you can kind of see that all the like rookie Digimon are just kind of looking up at this wall of Monarch Lizamon, and I think that looks really cool. Same reason Gekomon is here. I do want just that full art kind of version of the card. Rebootmon, big fan of Atmon decks, and heard that this one's doing pretty good, so I would like to get that guy. And then apparently there is a chance to get some restricted cards in new art in this set. It's not a guarantee, but if I can pull one of them, I would love to pull the Ice Wall. Just because I absolutely love how cool Hexabalmon looks in the art. It's just great stuff. But okay, here we go. BT25. So box topper, I think this is where I have a chance to get the Gekomon. Hopefully can get it right away and just take that off my list down here. So this thing, yeah, it's one of 6 cards. Oh, and it's 2 cards per pack, so there's at least 6 chances that I can get the Gekomon. If I can get more than one, that'd be awesome, but still. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we have... Okay, it's the Offmon. This one goes with the Reboot Mon deck. I don't hate this. I do really like this. Again, I am a fan of the Atmon decks in general, so I do like the fact that I got to get an Atmon card here. Started your main phase by trashing one card with the Atmon trait from your hand, draw one and gain one. It's not bad. When linking, one of your opponent's Digimon can't unsuspend until their turn ends. That's actually not bad either. It's a pretty good card. And a Cougarmon. Okay, so not Geckomon, but it is part of Beat Break, so I am happy about that. On play, when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 3000 DP for the turn. Then by trashing 2 bottom face-down cards from under any of your tamers, this Digimon may Digivolve into Glowing Dawn trait Digimon card in the hand without paying the costs. That... Okay, I think I might have to re-look or reread the one from the booster box, or sorry, the starter deck, because I think that effect sounds almost exactly the same, but I might be wrong. Okay, so alright, those are the first 2 cards that we got from our box toppers here. Put those to the side, but those are very neat. I do like them. Big fan. Let me see. Hopefully, is this gonna be too... Okay, I hope. Maybe that's not too bright, but still, that's fine. Alright, so I'll put this here. Alright, that takes care of that. Now the actual box proper itself. I actually don't even know how the hits have changed, considering they have added a new rarity to the boxes now. There is now the ultra rare rarity, which are including in the set. So I don't know how the hits have changed. I think I remember vaguely that there's at least 2 URs per box. I don't know. I'm hoping that's the case. That'd be cool. But let's see what we got. Alright, we got Lady Devi. You know what? Let me just make a space over here. Yeah, I'll do that. Alright, Lady Devi. Gatchmon. Bangmon. Fremon. Oh, okay, this is a Beat Break card, alright. Hyamon, or Hyemon? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Players can't gain memory other than by tamer. Okay. This is from Beat Break. Doraemon, okay. This is from Time Stranger. Very nice. Tokomon, also Time Stranger. Gear Forest Village. This is pretty much like a field card for the Gear Forest deck. Focused on Bacchusmon, Ceresmon, things like that. All your green or black Time Stranger Digimon gain Alliance. While you have Bacchusmon or Ceresmon, they also gain Piercing. Okay. Alright. Lunamon, Time Stranger card here. Basically for the Grace Nova deck. Blue. Peronamon, nice. Same thing. We got Bootmon. Level 5 for the new Atmon deck. Very nice. And we got Shutmon. So Boot and Shut. Okay. Two opposites of this that make up the same guy. It's not bad though. Jamming and barrier. Alright. That is black, green, and no yellow so far. Alright. Alright, now I have Grizzlymon. Shakomon. Oh shit, okay. Hawkmon. Gardramon. Put those together, put these here, put that there. Okay. Tapmon. You may reduce the cost by when. Oh. With link to this Digimon. Oh, that's not bad. Linking's a big thing, so. Okay. Witchmon. Oh, I remember Witchmon. If you played Time Stranger, you remember her. Okay. Yeah, Titan deck. Okay, that makes sense. Grizzlymon, the other Grizzlymon. Funny enough. Okay. That is green. Okay. Agiomon. Cute. Offmon, very nice. Patamon, I do really like the art on this one. This is very, very cute. I like that it has like a little, kind of like the, not 8-bit, but like kind of like dot matrixy, look at the Patamon on the back. All right. Agio Chuzmon green. Nice. That's Decode. Very cool. And Vortex. Alright, my bad. On play when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. It can't unsuspend until their turn ends. And if you have 3 or fewer security cards, this Digimon gains Piercing and plus 5,000 DP. Interesting. Alright, and I've been kind of looking at a hint of something in the back, so what is this? Ooh, Sarismon, very nice. I think this is our first SR. Very cool. When this card would be played, if there are 2 or more suspended Digimon, reduce the cost by 5. Okay. On play and when Digivolving, you may suspend up to 2 Digimon. Then none of your suspended vegetation or TS trait Digimon are affected by your opponent's Digimon effects until their turn ends. That is interesting. No wonder I kept hearing people say that they were trying to play Bloom Lord with this. Because it works as a vegetation deck. Interesting. Okay. Next pack. We got Toyagu. Is this... I think this is supposed to be for... Yeah, because it mentions add 1 option card. I think this is supposed to be for the 3 Musketeers. So Toyagu. Bangmon. Cyber Engage. Your top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Atmon. Crash the rest. Play an Atmon. Cost reduced by 3. Ooh, okay. Not bad. Grizzly. Coco. Lady Devi. Mara, Delta, Collision, okay, Loggy, I think it's Loggy, Logimon, like login. Okay, it's green. Gekomon, yeah. Oh boy. The Searcher. Agiochus. And Sirenmon. Okay. Lylemon. Dorimon. Elecmon, Gazimon, 3 Musketeers, very nice. Gatchmon, Bakuomon, Commandermon. Oh, right, this is the Return of D Brigade, but mixed with Excel. This is very cool. Nice. Magna Anja. Okay, this is neat. I didn't realize this. There's a new keyword in Magna Anja and Angemon. Ascension. When this Digimon is deleted, you may place this card as the top security card. That's really cool. Huh. Now give it an effect out of security and that'll make it crazy. Onmon. Factorial area. Okay. A Danyuki, very nice. And a Marsmon, very cool. This is an SR, very nice. I know that one of the current decks also that's being played right now is Marsmon, Calismon, I believe. To me, it just kind of feels like a newer, better version of the old, like, Leomon deck. It's very simple, but, like, it's pretty good. Yeah. Marsmon. Alright, Iron Slash. These are, I am interested in these a lot more. Option cards that have like an option effect, but they can also be used as a link. So this adds a lot of versatility in my opinion, which I think is really neat. It only works on TS trait Digimon though, which can be kind of a hindrance. But the idea I think is still very cool. Because if you link this, you get plus 2000 to a Digimon and they get collision and piercing. That's awesome. But if you don't want to do this, you can just do the D-Digivolve 2 effect here, and it actually activates Office Security as well. That's very nice. Very nice. I hope they do more option cards like that aside from just the dual cards. Monodramon, Raremon, Floramon, Fremon, Daramon, Kagumon, Bearmon, Mac Galgamon. I think this is Logamon. I think it's Logamon because I think it's supposed to be like log off. So Logamon, very cool. Murasamimon, nice. This is speed break support. And a Grappling. Here's the Angemon that I was talking about. Has Ascension as well. When this Digimon is deleted, place it at the top of your security. That's really cool. When effects trash this card from the security stack, you may play one level 4 lower Angel or Iliad trait card from your hand without paying the cost. That's really neat. That's really cool. Little pairing there. Alright. Killamon. Galmon. Wanyamon. Craftmon. Kiwimon. Spyramon. Garudamon. Pegasusmon. Cosmic Area. Black Auto. Three Musketeers support. Very nice. And Apollomon. Another SR. Believe that is 3 so far. From what I heard, I believe it's 6 SRs. 6 or 7 per box, I believe. I'm not sure. We'll have to see though. Galgamon. Sealsdra. Lekis. Iamon. Divine Arms version Omega. Security attack +1 and reboots. When this Volcanismon would leave the battle area by trashing one of its link cards, it doesn't leave. That's cool. That sounds like a really cool idea. By trashing one TS trait card from your hand, draw 2. After, you may link this card or TS trait card from your trash. That I really like the look of this card. I'm not sure if it's going to be any good, but I think the effects are interesting. I couldn't stay away. I need to know. That's funny, dude. Nothing big yet, though. So far, just a handful of SRs. Mirage Beast Knight. Gardramon. Dragomon. Armalizamon, nice. Happy to get this. Bearmon. Clavasangemon, and a Great Grizzlymon. Okay. Hey dude, can you let me know, is the music too loud? Or is it good? Which one? Shakomon. Grizzlymon. Hawkmon. Patmon. Music's fine? Alright, cool, thanks. Iamon. Craftmon. Ignition Flare. Neat. Orochimon. You gotta love the Koki art, man. I mean, you can always tell when it's fucking Koki. The art just gives it away right away. Kugurumon. Alright, cool. More Glow and Dawn stuff. Agio Chusmon Blue and Bootmon. Okay. Yep, Koki always doing good art. Just, you know, don't look at his Twitter account. Lady Devi. Pagu. Gazi. Aquila. Dory. Elec. Lekis. Paradise Coliseum, Guardian Palace, Gear Forest Village, Shutmon, and hey, hell yes, dude! All right, we got a secret rare here. We got Grace Nova. This is the regular art version, but I am very happy with this. There's Grace Novamon right there. Red 6 and a blue 6. Has security attack +1. It has Ice Clad, which I'm very happy about. Partition into Apollomon and Dianamon. Very nice. When Digivolving, when attacking, return one of your opponent's Digimon with as many or fewer Digivolution cards as this Digimon to the bottom of the deck. It is not a once per turn, by the way. So if you can restand this guy up and swing again, you can keep returning cards to the bottom of the deck. When attacking and counter. This guy also has counter. I'm hoping so, because Grace Nova was freaking cool, man. Or as a Digimon, I think he's really cool. When attacking and counter, for each of this Digimon's Digivolution cards, you may trash any one Digivolution card from your opponent's Digimon. Then you may end this attack. That is crazy. Very happy with this. Very happy with this. Alright. Divine Arms version Omega. Fremon. Grizzly. Dara. Cyber Engage. Toyagu. Flora. Luna. Onmon. Armaliza. Nice, that's already 2. Blairmon. And a Ghoulmon. Oh yeah, dude, did you ever end up finishing watching that the X Antibody movie or not? Kokua? Steelstra? Wanya? Mirage Beast Knights? Leomon, Toko, Gatchmon, Guardian Palace, Pada, Factorial Area, oh, okay. Tantra, absolutely adore this, man. Look at this shit. It looks so cool. That Tantramon looks so good. Who is this? Kisuke? It looks so damn good. And Kazuki and Itsuki. Alright. Galgamon, Raremon, Marimon, yep, agreed. Monodramon, Angemon. Oh, also, I don't know if you've seen this, but they've been adding new keywords lately, man. Ascension is apparently a new keyword that I was not aware of. Ascension, when this Digimon is deleted, you may place this card as the top security card. So anything that has Ascension, when it gets like popped off the board, it goes to your security. That is sick. And this guy actually has an effect that says when effects trash this card from security, you can play a level 4 or lower angel, which is also really cool. I do want them to do something more with this. Like this, I think this keyword is pretty neat. Firamon. Iron Slash. Agiomon. Macalga. Gecko. Danyuki. That is pretty cool, right? And a Ultimate Brachiomon. Okay. I find this very funny because, I mean, I get what this is from. It's from the actual game from Time Stranger. But it is very funny to me that instead of just showing the full art of what this Digimon looks like, it is just the head. Mainly because this is a fight that you have in the fucking game, and you are just fighting the head. It's not the full Digimon. But that this is just funny to me as a card art. It's just like, nope, you just get the head. Alright, that's half the box so far. Still no dual cards or URs. And still no alt art either. So we have Kiwi. Gal. Commandra. Keeping the lore alive, yep. Bangmon. Tap. Witch. Gardro. Cosmic Area. Loga. Corona. Siren. And a Titamon. Very nice. Alright, this is another SR. So I think so far that is 4 SRs and 1 secret. You're supposed to get a UR in each box, right? I think from what I understand, it's supposed to be 2 URs per box. I might be wrong, but I think it's supposed to be 2 per box. So far we got Grace Nova. We got Titamon. I got Apollo a little earlier. Marsmon, and Ceresmon. So yeah, so far it's been 4 SRs, 1 secret. Alright. Shakomon. Hawk, Grizzly, Fyra, Aquila, Toko, Leal. I'm hoping. Delta, Bear, Magna Anja, Ultimate Brachiomon, and ooh, Junomon, very nice. This is another SR. That is 5 so far. Like the new Mars. Oh, dude, the new Marsmon. Have you seen the new Marsmon deck? It's actually pretty good. It's kind of paired up with the other guy, Calismon. Again, this is a Time Stranger thing. You'll figure it out once you actually play the game. But yeah, the new Marsmon deck is kind of neat. Not gonna lie. I don't know if you've seen like any gameplay or anything like that online of the deck, but it's pretty cool. You haven't seen the new deck? Oh, dude, there's some cool stuff. There's some cool stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. For what it's worth, like from what I was looking at, it kind of feels, in my opinion, like a updated version of the old Leomon deck that I used to play. Like, you know how Leomon had like 2 different evolutions? Like you could go the Bancho route, and then there was the heavy metal or the heavy Leomon or something like that. It's kind of like that. But yeah, like a little bit more updated. Yeah, no, Junimon, yeah, I've heard some good stuff about this card. When this card would be played, if there are 6 or fewer total cards in both players' security stacks, reduce the cost by 5, so you can bring her out for cheaper. On play and when digivolving, by placing one other Digimon as a top security card, trash both players' top security. Okay, I saw this actually. I think I saw East talk about this card. So like you digivolve into this or you play it, hard play it. And what you could do is you can get one of your own cards and put them on your security. Right? Because it says by placing one other Digimon as top security card. So if you choose your own Digimon and it goes to the security, and then follow up with the trash both players' top security cards, you're just getting rid of one card, so you're technically not going minus on your security, but your opponent does. So that's that. I think that's kind of neat. And funny enough, you can play this around with the Angemon, dude, because of the Ascension thing. Or just like, you know, have it on board, play this, use this to put this Angemon top security. When it gets trashed from this effect, it triggers this. When effect trash this card from the security stack, you may play one level 4 lower angel. So then you can just play this fucking guy, again. I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's kind of neat. Junimon's got some stuff. It could potentially be nasty, yeah. Raremon? Dara. I mean, maybe. Like, I feel like there's a... I don't know, because I keep also looking at old cards, and I'm just like, man, there's some cool stuff back here, but, like, it just doesn't work, like, too well with, like, the way that the current decks work or whatever. But there's, like, cool stuff out there. But yeah, I don't know. I do hope some of these things like work really cool in some decks. Kiwi, Mirage Beast Knight, Sealsdra, Monodramon, Cougar, Drago, Pegasus, Gutmon, and Black Godamon. Man, I freaking love this song. So good. Alright, Craftmon. Wanya. Fang. Elec. Galga. Cyber Engage. Dory. Orochi. Paradise Coliseum, Logamon, Pressamon, and Talismon. Here we go. Here's the guy, dude. Okay, so it's not a super rare, but this is the guy that you're playing with the Marsmon deck. He's like the other half of the Marsmon deck. He's got Reboot, he's got Blocker, he's got Fortitude, so when this guy gets killed off, if he's got shit underneath, he comes back. He has an on-play effect. You may suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. Then one of their Digimon or Tamers can't unsuspend until their turn ends. All turns, once per turn, when effects play or digivolve any Digimon. If you digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon, then this Digimon may battle. Then this Digimon may battle one of your opponent's Digimon. That's pretty good. So, I like that they're doing the whole battle thing a bit more now, too. It's very, very neat. But yeah, there's cards underneath that can help you, like, do stuff with that battle stuff. I think to get, like, more memory back. It's a neat little deck, man. Paimon, Pagumon, Iron Slash, Lekis, Kakua, Gal, Divine Arms, Offmon, Bear, Garuda, Graplio, and Habakurimon. Very nice. This is the first UR. Very, very cool. I do think I need at least one or two of this guy. I definitely want more of the Monarch Lizamon though. But this is nice though. When Digivolving, when attacking, recovery +1. Then by trashing the top security card, one player. By trashing the top security of one player with the most security cards, this Digimon unsuspends. When any of your glowing Dawn Trade Digimon would leave the battle area, by trashing your top security card, they don't leave. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, let me just have opinions, man. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 8,000 for the turn, then by trashing your top security, all of your opponent's Digimon get minus 5,000 for the turn. Damn, okay. That's very cool, though. First UR. I think there should be one more in the box. So here's hoping. Alright, Grizzly, Gatch, Anja, Laura, Lady Devi, Commandra, Gazi, Ignition Flare, Gear Forest Village, Luna, Tomoro. Nice, my first Tomoro. What the hell? Tomoro and Kyo. Oh, nice. Literally both. This is my first of both of these tamers. That's hilarious. But yeah, both of them from Beat Break. Very nice. Alright, Mara, Toyagu, Hawk, Shaco, Gardro, Witch, Grizzly, Corona, Agio, Off, Ghoulmon, and holy shit! Holy fuck, okay. Oh my god, I actually got the hit that I wanted. Oh my god. Very nice. Oh my god, that's so fucking pretty. Hell yeah. Boom, right there, dude. Number one, very front. Grace Nova Alt Art. Very, very nice. Oh, that's so sick. Dude, he looks so freaking cool. I know, dude. I do like the other art one too, but I really, really like the like closed in look on this one. That's why I put it right there on the little list right here. But oh my god, dude, it looks so good. I really want to make the Grace Nova Mon deck actually. So, oh man, that's sick. Funny enough, I noticed this after a little while, but I didn't put it on my list here. If you take the Apollomon, the alt art from the Apollomon, and the alt art from the, oh my god, what's her name? What's the other one's name? Ah, fuck, I'm blanking out. Dianamon. The alt art from the Dianamon, the Apollo and the Dianamon actually go together. I know, right? Since I have two Grace Novas, I might as well, right? But no, like the Apollo and Dianamon actually have like art that goes together. Yeah, Dianamon. She's the blue one, dude. If you don't remember Dianamon, she is the one that evolves off of Cressamon. Honestly, yeah, I would love to pull those alt arts. But considering I only have 2 more boxes, I doubt that's gonna happen. But still, I was very happy to find out that the arts go together. Alright, we got Tapmon. Very, very happy about that Grace Nova. We got Kiwi, Bree, Gildra, Grizzly, Lekis, Flora, Pata. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, my bad. I thought you were asking, like, who's Diana? No, it's like, yeah. Delta. Logi. Kazuki Anitsuki. And Bacchusmon, okay. So I think this is the last SR. I don't think there should be any more SRs. We got... So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think that's 6. I think there's only 6 per box. Not sure though. Okay, Mara, Toko, Dara, Gal, Kakua, Lady Devi, Cyber Engage, Gecko, very nice, Magna Anja, On, Boot, and... Oh shit, there's another one, alright. Asuna, very nice. Holy shit. I did not know Asuna was a fucking SR. Holy shit. Three Musketeers, dude. 3 Musketeers. Draw 1, gain 1. And Digivolve for a reduced cost of 1. Very nice. Okay, so this has to be the last one. I'm pretty sure 7 is where you top out on the SRs for the boxes. Alright, Wanya. Rare. Gotch. Anja. Dory. Gazi, Koyagu, Factorial Area, Bear, Makagalga. This is the first Thomas that I pull, which is funny. And a Agio Chuzman Green. I thought SRs were 8 per box. I'm pretty sure it went down. But I think it's because like I think it went down 1, but now there's 2 URs also per box. So it's like 2 URs, a chance at a secret, and like alt arts, I think. So I think we went down 1 SR, but up 2 URs. Mind you, I could be wrong. This is literally my first box. But so I'm not sure. But who's to say? Fangmon, Commandra, Paimon. Divine Arms. Mirage Beasts. Pagu. Iron Slash. Loga. Garuda. Pegasus. Murasamemon. And Beelstar! Let's go! Got the Beelstar. You are right there. I was actually starting to get worried. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 2 URs. Very nice. Beelstar Mon, Fly Bullets, dual card. This thing is freaking nasty, dude. I'm pretty sure you have to play like 4 of this in the fucking Three Musketeers deck. But still, very happy to have pulled this. Very nice. Hell yeah. Alright, so I think that's it. I think there should be nothing left in this last pack, technically. Ha, you're funny, dude. You're funny, dude. You're funny, dude. Came to work. They have banana bread. Hell yeah, dude. Anyway, Monodramon. Leomon. Galga. Fyra. Crafts. Aquila. Elec. Cosmic. Drago. Armaliza. Komoro. And Great Grizzly. Alright. Thought as much. Alright, so I am kind of curious to see if I did complete any sets. Yeah, unfortunately? What do you mean, yeah, unfortunately? Alright, so let's see. Aquila. 1, 2, 3. Honestly, I should probably do this later. 4. Yeah. Alright, I'll do this later. Anyway, that takes care of 1 box. On to box numero dos. So here's a second chance at trying to get that card I want right there, which is the full art Gekomon. Please, please. I would appreciate that greatly. Oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense. You need 4 of the Beelstar. Of course you do. That's your boss monster, right? All right. So 2 cards. Please let me have a Gekomon. I just want at least 1. Just 1 Gekomon, please. So we have Bearmon. That's not a Gekomon. But that's fine. I didn't get this in the first pack, so that's fine. I'm very happy with this. And please Gekomon, please Gekomon. No! Not another Cougarmon. Come on, man. I'm happy with the Bearmon. Don't get me wrong. The Bearmon's great. But I already pulled a Cougarmon in the last one. This could have been... That AA is cheap? What do you mean? You mean the Gekomon alt art? This could have been a Gekomon, dude. This could have been a Gekomon. Well, that and the X-Anti Beelstar. Whoa, wait, what are we talking about? Okay. I'm going to try to go through these a little quicker. But I do hope that I am able to get at least something from the list that is new. Gecko alt art is cheap. I know it is, but I still wanted it, man. It's just so cool. It's cheap because it's a box topper, so it's not really that. Oh, gotcha. That's anti-Beelstar. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, man, I don't know. Anyway, Toyagu, Flora, Divine Arms, Pagu, Dara, Kiwi, Commandra, Armaliza, Bearmon, Ignition Flare, Dan Yuki, and a Tankdramon. Alright, Galga, Kakua, Fyra, Mirage Beast Knights, Lyle, Grizzly, Fieldsdra, Orochi, Cougar, Paradise Colosseum, Cressamon, and a Volcanismon. Nice. I did not pull this guy yet. So that is our first SR. God, man, the music for this game is so good. Alright. Paimon, Lekis, Anja, Monodra, Galmon, Crafts, Bang, Guardian Palace, Gear Forest, Luna, Aegeochus, Blue, and a Cressamon. Dun 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 dun. Alright, we got Gatch, Lady Devi, Free, Gazi, Dory, Toko, Aquila, On, Armaliza, Guardian Palace, AJ Choose Green, and hey, there we go, Dianamon. So now I have one Apollo and one Diana. Very nice. When this card would be played, if your opponent has a level 6 or higher Digimon, reduce the cost by 5. Very cool. On play, none of your opponent's Digimon with 1 or fewer Digivolution cards can suspend until their turn ends. Then delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. All turns, when any Digimon are played or Digivolved, you may trash any 4 Digivolution cards from your opponent's Digimon. Then 2 of your Digimon may DNA Digivolve into Grace Nova in the hand. Very nice. Alright, Shaco. Hawk. Gardro. Tap. Witch. Grizzly. Kakua. Pata. Factorial Area. Agio. Danyuki, and... Oh my god! Dude! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! What the fuck? Fucking Grace Novamon! Oh my god! Holy shit! How much is this thing going for right now? Hold on. It can't be that expensive, right? Okay, that's a rare pull. Actually, it's pretty pricey. It is decently pricey. This thing is going for 45 bucks. Still very fucking nice, man. I'm very happy with this. Holy shit. And I do want to point out, yes, it is the alt art. I pulled another freaking alt art. It's insane, dude. I mean, yeah, I have to, right? I have to make the deck. I just need to make sure to pull, like, Apollo and Dianamons. Oh man, that's crazy. Lady Devi, Crafts, Gila, Toko, Fang, Pyra, Elec, Macalga, Gecko, Cosmic Area, Black Auto, and Asuna. Very nice. Yeah, it's 45 bucks. It is pretty crazy. I am curious though, did that take up the alt art slot or did it take up a secret rare? I'm kind of hoping that it took up an alt art. Or, you know what, fuck it, make it take up the secret rare slot. And I hope that I can take up or get another alt art. That would be sick. Dory. Leo. Aya, Gatch, Monodra, Fieldsdra, Rare, Loga, Corona, Delta, Palace, and Murasamamon. Alright. What the shit? This one did not open well. You think you're about to find out? You think so? Hold on. Damn, if I can pull the Altar Dianamon, that would be sick, actually. Because that one's also pretty pricey. Toyagu. Divine Arms. Dara. Free. Kiwi. Pagu. Anja. Bear. Magna Anja. Cougar. Blair, and Scrap Leo. Okay. And a Dianamon would be sick. Alt-Art Junomon would be really cool. Did I not put it in my list? How did I not put the Alt-Art Junomon in my list? That's insane. Honestly, I just wanted the Gekomon more. Grizzly. Lekis. Wanya. I think it's just because I went into this with more about wanting beat break stuff. Cyber Engage. Flora. Mara. Mirage Beast Knights. Drago. Pegasus. Orochi. Flavis Angemon, and Hio. Alright. Alright. Commandra. Gal. Gazi. Iron Slash. Galga. Gardro. Witch. Paradise Coliseum. Logi. Off. Shuts. And Junomon. Oh fuck. I almost freaked the fuck out. I thought it was the Alt-Art for a second. Oh my god. But yeah, I know. Still very happy to pull another Juno. Very, very nice. Hollow is going for 20 roughly. Okay. Regular, what the hell? Dude, that is such a big difference. Regular Grace Nova is going for about $8 right now, but the Alt-Art is 45. That is such a big difference in price. That is insane. Okay. Hey, some of these SRs are actually kind of pricey. Yeah, I am getting kind of greedy. I should really stop. Alright. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the cards in this set, like the Alt-Arts for one, but like, even some of the SRs are decently pricey. Like the Asuna is $9. Grace Nova's 8, which is it's actually pretty cheap for a secret rare. But yeah, Asuna be 9. Yeah, a lot of the Alt-Arts are like, the majority are probably 20 plus, or around 20. It's interesting. Alright, anyway, I gotta stop looking at that. Yeah, Juno Alt-Art. Yeah, Asuna Alt-Art, I'm not surprised by. It's, people really want that, like, waifu. It's the waifu tax, pretty much. Plus, it's also an Alt-Art that plays into the Three Musketeers deck, which again is pretty much a waifu deck because of Beelstar. So like, it's peak waifu deck. So that's just like the expensive deck, pretty much. Shaco, Grizzly, Hawk, Cap, Gazi, Cyber Engage, Bang. Yeah, Juno as an Alt-Art, crazy. Garuda. Ignition Flare. Bootmon and Shutmon. Always funny to get these two back to back. Boot it up, shut it down. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of good stuff in this set. Pagu, Hai, Grizzly, Dory, Lyle, or Lyle, Mirage, Divine Arms, Ear Forest Village, Luna, Bear, Siren, and oh my god, okay. So the other one was the Altart, and we have a secret rare here, which is the Grace Novamon. Damn, okay. That's hilarious. That is super fucking funny, man. I mean, hey, I've got the 4 Grace Nova. I've got the 4 Grace Nova, so I've got the playset. Try to play it. All I need now is the Apollos and the Dianas. Austin does BDSM waifu. Oh god, yeah. I mean, kinda. Free. He's got a set. Yeah. Kiwi. Craft. I will say though, now that I've got a set, I hope that I don't pull it in the next box. Because so far I only have Altart. The only Altarts I've pulled are the Grace Novas, which is hilarious. Kakua. Dara. Monodra. Agio. Off. Magnanja. Agio Choose. And Siren. I mean, yeah, the SRs are not that expensive. I'm just more referring to the Altarts. The Diana is expensive, dude. It's going for like, I think 40 bucks. It was. So I kind of hope that I can pull the Diana so I can just buy the Apollo, which is the cheaper one. Commandra. Wanya. Galga. Elec. Toko. Gatch. Gal. Drago. Loggy. Bear. What the hell? Murasamamon and Grapplio. Shut up, dude. I mean, honestly, if I do pull another Grace Nova, I'd probably just try to sell that. Let's be honest. Because that's a really good card. Rare. Pyra. Toyagu. Anja. Mara. Iron Slash. Flora. Ada. Pretty much. Armaliza, Factorial Area. Clavasanja, and Great Grizzly. Wait, how many cards have I gotten so far? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I've only gotten 4 SRs so far. So I'm missing at least 3 more. I think. And I haven't pulled any of the URs yet. I really want to pull the Monarch Lizamon at least. Lekis. Steelsdra. Lady Devi, Pat, Witch, Gardro, Shaco, Gecko, Matt Galga, Loga, Ultimate Brachio, and another Habakiri. Okay. That's fine. But please. Please. Monarch Lizamon. Very nice. Hawk, Grizzly, Mara, Grizzly, Coco, Elak, Rare, Paradise Coliseum, Pegasus, Cosmic, Grapleo, and a Bacchusmon. Very nice. Okay, this is another SR. Alright, we got Kiwi, Free, Flora, Galga, Commandra, Toyagu. Alright, can I just say, this is the cutest fucking thing. Like, just showing the Toyagu just walking down the beach, and his footsteps are just the bottom parts of the Legos. And that's just adorable to me. And I love this. Anyway. Cyber Engage. Delta. Onmon. Corona. AGO Choose Blue. And a Bootmon. Come on, give me a Apollo. If possible, please. An Apollomon would be nice. Wanya. Lady Devi. Leo. Gao. Kraft. Dory. Gazi. Ignition Flare. It is, it really is. I wish they would make, like, they would go, like, harder on that concept. Like, make a very specific line for the Toyagu, where it's just toy related. Like, I would love to see Toy Greymon, to be honest. Like, Toy Greymon would look, I think, sounds like a cool thing. Or like a Toy Metal Gray. I don't know, something weird like that. I would just like to see more of, like, the Toyagu thing. Cougar, Ghoul, and Rebootmon. Very nice. Wait, I think this might be my first one? That's insane. That is crazy. I do like the little, like, ominous look of, like, an evil version of himself or something in the back here. Very, very nice. And just in case you're not aware, Rebootmon is apparently another Atmon, but he is mainly from the video game that came out. So I actually don't know much about this. Yeah, the toy line would be pretty cool. I agree. I agree. Yeah. Or you know what? The other day when I was looking through like the spreadsheet that I'm making, I really just kind of realized something, like, because I was looking through the set that kind of introduced a lot of the stuff from Digimon Seekers, and I was just like, man, Gigamon, oh no, Gigadramon and Megadramon, like they're kind of like just like twin Digimon, and I think both of their designs are really cool. Like even though they are kind of sort of like color swaps in a way, but I just think they're really cool. I think it is a shame that given the fact that those two are like such like cool designs that are like mirror images of each other, it's a shame that there's not like a DNA Digivolution for the two together. Like, give me a level 6 that DNA Digivolves from both of those guys coming together. Like, that would be sick. I don't know, man. Looking back through like a lot of things, I'm just like, man, there's so many cool designs in Digimon. Like, there's so much potential to just make so much more out of it. It is kind of crazy. Pagu, Iron Slash, Mirage Beasts, Monodra, Lekis, Divine Arms, Aquila, Garuda, Guardian Palace, Gear Forest Village, Blairmon, and Ghoulmon. Or like, what else? What else? There was other stuff that I was just looking at. I'm just like, man, this would be like just so cool. Careful, dude, it might come true now. God, I hope so. There's just like a lot of cool ideas with Digimon, man. Gashmon, Anja, Dara. Like, how is there not a DNA? Like, obviously, Mastamon is a DNA of Lady Devi and Angelomon. How is there not a DNA of Devi and Angemon? Like, seriously, man. How is that not a thing already? Bang, Sealsdra, Hyamon, Firemon, Luna, Armaliza, On, Kazuki Anitsuki, and Mirage Galga. Okay. And also, this is just coming off of just like, obviously, this idea is just off of just the name in general. It wouldn't make sense so much in English because of the fact that they changed Omnimon or Omegamon's name into Omnimon in English. But why is there not a DNA Digivolution of Omnimon and Alphamon? And he'd be the Alpha and the Omega, literally. I don't know. It's silly. Anyway. Kakua. Hawk. Taco. Gardro. Witch. Grizzly. Tap. Guardian. Magnanja. Factorial Area. Tankdra. And Kazuki Anitsuki. 2 more packs. And I'm still missing that second UR. Flora. Free. Commandra. Aquila. Mirage Beasts. Dara. Fyra. Agio. Mac Galga. Bear. Nah, no worries. Bootmon and yes! Monarch Lizamon! Thank you. Now I just need 3 more of these. Whenever your Digimon gains Rush, Security Attack +1 and plus 5000 DP until your opponent's turn ends, then it may attack. You gotta be careful with this option, man. This card is crazy. It's cool that it does this, but keep in mind, I think you have to attack first before you can trigger the Arch Digivolve and go into this guy. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Very happy, though. Finally got the Monarch Lizamon. I don't know if there's actually anything in this last pack. If anything, all I'm hoping for, give me an Apollo if there is anything left. I lost track. Toko. Kiwi. Lekis. Monodra. Fang. Craft. Wanya. Cosmic Area. Laga. Bear. Danyuki. And Ultimate Brachia. Okay. Alright, that is box numero dos. There is only one left. But I do have to open up another pack of the penny sleeves because I'm running out. Alright, before I open this, please, no Grace Nova anymore. I'm good. I'm done with the Grace Nova. We do not need another one. Por favor. No Grace Nova. I was kind of talking shit about it, but at this point I kind of wouldn't mind a Shine Gray. Or you know what? Just give me 2 alt-arts. 2 alt-arts that I have not pulled. I'll be happy with that, honestly. I don't need secrets. Not anymore. Also, come on. Give me the gecko. Give me the fucking gecko. Alright, come on, Gecko. Last attempt. Last chance at a Gecko. Please, please, please. Alright, man, laters. Bear and... Ah, no Gecko! No, shut up, dude. I already got Grace Nova. I'm good. Another Bearmon. Not bad. I don't care. I don't mind that. But, come on, man. No Gecko. Not one. That's silly. Alright. Last box. Let's try to go through these quickly. Alright. Wanya. Mirage Beast. Lyle. Coco. Gatch. Galga. Rare. Off. Bear. Garuda. Siren and Ultimate Brachio. Mara. Monodra. Anja. Fyra. Iron Slash. Kiwi. Gal. Ignition Flare. Your Forest Village. Luna. Kazuki Anitsuki, and a Reboot Mon. Very nice. So now I think this is my second one. Alright, so that's my first SR. There's no more reboots in this unless it's an Alt-Art, an Apollo, and a Diana would be very much appreciated. Commandra. Do this one. Fang. Tap. Witch. Gardra. Chaco. Hawk. Corona. Agio. Off. Thomas H. And Ghoulmon. Thomas H. Alright. Grizzly. Fyra. Killa. Toko. Lyle. Rare. Dara. Pata. Delta. Logi. Boots. And, oh, damn, okay. Was not expecting that. Wow. Shine Gray Burst Mode. Final Shining Bursts. Alt Arts. My god. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I don't really plan to play Data Squad, but that's cool. I'm hoping this is not taking the Alt-Art slot. I hope this is taking the Secret Rare slot. But we'll see. Very cool, though. At least it is not Grace Nova. I'm very happy with that. Alright, free. Huey. Mirage Beast. Dealsdra. Monodra. Craft. Wanya. Oops. Gecko. Magnanja. On. Murasame and Mirage Galga. Okay. There we go. All right. Bang. Elec. Galga. Cyber Engage. Dory. Hyamon. Pagu. Factorio Area. Bearmon. Mac Galga. Blair. And Monica. Nice. I have not pulled a Monica. So I'm very happy with that. And also surprised that she's an SR. Come on, Apollo Diana. Iron Slash. Lekis. Kukua. Gal. Divine Arms, Grizzly, Gatch, Loga, Garuda, Pegasus, Komuro, and Sarismon. Very nice. Alright. We've got Anja, Flora, Lady Debbie, Commandra, Gazi, Mara, Toyagu, Cosmic Area, Drago, Armaliza, Kyo, and a Marsmon. Actually, not a lot of Calismon now that I think about it. Hawk, Shaco, Gardro, Witch, Grizzly, Tap, Kiwi, Bear, Ignition Flare, Orochi, Katsuki Nitsuki, and Black Auto. Free, Steelstra, Grizzly, Lekis, Flora, Mara, Coco, Cougar, Paradise Coliseum, Guardian Palace, AJ Choose Blue. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Yes. Oh my god. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. My list here is kind of just ruined because things changed as I opened these boxes. Yeah, very happy with the Grace Novas. Very happy to pull the Diana alt art. Very nice. My god. So now all I will have to worry about is buying the alt arts Apollo, and then everything else is just the regular SRs. That's not bad. Oh my god, that's so nice. I'm very happy with that. So I got the Altar Shine Gray Burst Mode and Final Shining Burst, a dual card, and I got the Dianamon. Very, very nice. These boxes have been absolutely wonderful. Did not pull any of those like special restricted cards yet. That's fine. I don't really expect to pull any of those. But everything else so far that I've pulled, I have been very happy with. Again, the only thing that'll make the rest of this box better is if I can pull another Diana and another Apollo. Just the regulars are fine. Kakua, Lady Debbie, Cyber Engage, Wanya, Rare, Deer Forests, Luna, On, Danyuki, and Tanktra. I kind of came into this with hoping for more Beat Break stuff for sure. Beat Break and Appmon mainly, but definitely turned it around completely with the Grace Nova pulls. Gatch, Anja, Dory, Gazi, Toyagu, Bang, Commandra, Armaliza, Guardian Palace, Hada, Tanktra. Oh my god. As soon as I said that I was not pulling any of these, I take it all back. This is amazing. The Greymon, is it on my list? I could have sworn I had put it on my list. No, I chose to put the Ice Wall up. But no, this Greymon X Antibody is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Look at that. There's the little gold like lining on the sides here for these special cards. There's texture right there with the sunrise. You got your Agumon there, the War Gray up here. You have the Black Agu down here. I think that's Black Agu. Or it might be shaded, I'm not entirely sure. But, oh, this just looks so good. Yeah, there's a Black Agu over here. Man, this is a beautiful card. My goodness. Very happy with that. This has been a fantastic box. My goodness. I could not have asked for something better. Like, the only way that this box will somehow get better, and I find this impossible, is if somehow I end up fucking pulling an SP as well somehow. But that would be insane. Hyamon. Divine Arms. Mirage Beasts. Pagu. Iron Slash. Monodra. Lyle. Factorial Area. Agio. Mac Galga. Greg Grizzly. And yes! An Apollomon! Oh my goodness, I'm very happy by this. And again, I know it seems kind of silly because, again, this is just a regular SR. It's not that expensive. I believe it's about $5 or $6 maybe. But still, it's just good. I'm just happy that I'm pulling it so that I don't have to actually, like, separately order them to make the deck. This is awesome. I'm very, very happy with this. All that's left to make this, like, again, if I somehow got an SP, that would be insane. I doubt that's happening. I don't think that's gonna happen considering the fact that I pulled that Greymon X. But honestly, like, just to make it like a nice end to this, I would like just a regular Diana, just an SR Diana, and that's it. But I mean, at this point, I'm more than satisfied with what I've gotten so far. Galga, Pyra, Craft, Aquila, Elec, Witch, Gardro, Gecko, Cosmic Area, Loga, Thomas Nornstein, and a Titamon. Very cool. Alright, Grizzly, Taco, Hawk, Tap, Gal, Flora, Dory, Corona, Delta, Bear, Choose Blue, and a Cressamon. Very nice. Actually, I don't think I've gotten any of the URs yet either. Mirage Beast Knights, Divine Arms, Monodra, Commandra, Toyagu, Dara, Elec, Magnanja, Cougar, Draco, Clavicandra, and okay, another Habakiri. Alright, that's fine. Habakirimon. Actually, I guess that's what I should have said. I should have said another Monarch Lizamon for the UR would be great. Alright, Iron Slash, Gazi, Kakua, Beelzra, Paimon, Angie, Toko, Pegasus, Orochi, Paradise, Callus, another Callus, very nice, and a Murasame. Lekis, Pagu, Lady Devi, Grizzly, Fyra, Cyber Engage, Gatch, Logi, Off, Bear, Blair, and Graplio. Alright, we got Fang, Gauga, Free, Aquila, Rare, Wanya, Crafts, Garuda, Ignition Flare, Gear Forest Village, Clavicandra, and Kyo. A few more packs left. Last 5. I've completely lost track of what SRs we have, so I don't know how many we have left. And I do think we still have at least one UR left. Huey, Leo, Mara, Grizzly, Gardro, Tap, Choco, Luna, Bear, Cougar, Boots, and Shut. Alright, Pokemon, Witch, Iron Slash, Craft, Rare, Fyra, Leal, Drago, Agio, Callus, and very nice, another Monarch Lizamon. Very happy about that. Alright, so that's 2. What is that? 3 Habakiris, 2 Monarch Liza. Yeah, I don't know if there's any SRs left. I think maybe, I mean, an Apollo, I guess, again, is the only thing I care about at this point. Wanya. Oh, no, not Apollo. Diana. Monodra. Huey. Divine Arms. Pagu. Flora. Dara. Logi. Or Logi. Bear. Pata. Agio Choose Green. And a Siren Mon. Alright, 2 more packs. And then the last pack, we pull random SP card. No, I'm just kidding. It'd be funny though. It's just wishful thinking, really. Dealsdra, Mirage Beasts, Toyagu, Mara, Lekis, Elek, Aquila, Armaliza, Factora area, On, Murasame, and Grapleo. And the very last pack, I'm guessing we already probably went through all the SRs, so I'm not expecting anything here. But still, what a fantastic box it was. It was so good. What a fantastic just set of boxes, honestly. Did not get as many alt arts as I wanted, but wow, what a change of events over the course of just 2 boxes in just what I wanted in general. Commandra, Gazi, Gao, Anja, Bakua, Galga, Engage, Mac Galga, Loga, Paradise Coliseum, Flavis Anja, and Great Grizzly. Alright, that's it. Alright, so this is what we got. This is what we got. In the last box, our 2 URs are Habakiri and Monarch Liza, or Lizamon. I know that the light is kind of a pain there, but we got those 2 guys. Then for the SRs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got Reboot Mon. We got Mirage Galgamon. Monica Simmons. Therismon. Marsmon. Hydamon. And Apollomon, which comes out to 7 SRs, which is, I think, yeah, that's the normal amount. For the alt arts, we got 2 alt arts out of this box, funny enough. Or you could debate that we got an alt art and a secret. It's unclear how you want to look at it. But we did get Dianamon alt art, which I'm very, very happy about. And Shine Gray Burst Mode, final Shining Burst, the dual card. The literal face of the box and that I managed to pull. And out of complete nowhere, we also pulled one of the like special what are they called? What are they calling them? Do they give them a name? Powerful restricted cards with new illustrations and finishes. Yeah, this Gray X antibody is absolutely gorgeous. Who's the artist? Pikaru. Pikaru absolutely killed it with this art. It is one of the most beautiful arts I think I've seen. It's honestly kind of ever of the whole card game, but like, my goodness, it's just so nice. It is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, that's saying something, because the art in this entire game is just absolutely beautiful. Box toppers, we got Bearmon and Offmon. From box 2, we got, again, Habakiri and Monarch Lizamon. So those, I think those might be the more common URs that one might pull. Then we got 1, 2, 3. For the regular SRs, we got Mirage Galga. We got Reboot. We got Bacchus. We got Juno, Asuna, and Dianamon. So that's the second one. Oh, and also Volcanismon. And in that other box, we did get a secret rare. It was the Grace Nova. And the alt art was also the Grace Nova. For the box toppers, we got Bearmon and Cougarmon. I can't really do much else about the light. But, yeah. Then from box number 1, our URs were Habakiri and Beelstar. So we got 3 Habakiris, 1 Beelstar, 2 Monarch Lizas, or Monarch Lizamons. For the SRs, we have Asuna, Bacchus, Juno, Tida, Apollo, Mars, and Ceres. And then once again, in that first box, we got a secret rare, and the alt art was the secret rare itself again. And the box toppers were Cougarmon and Offmon. Alright, and that takes care of the 3 boxes. Thank you for anyone that has watched this, or is watching this, or is just giving this the time of day at all. And yeah. Good stuff. Really good boxes. Very happy with these. Despite how expensive they are right now, this was actually a very positive experience. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. Bye-bye.